I'll have a little
Hey,
cream.
guys, did you know that kangaroos have 3 vaginas?
How come? So does it mean that I can
Uh,
have sex with 3 kangaroos at the same time?
well, yeah, well, it's not, you don't need three for that, do you? The outside two are for sperm and lead to two uteruses. The middle one is for giving birth.
Okay, that's weird.
So they don't consummate in the same passage
So
as
they,
they leave.
so they
May
can,
I touch your passage?
okay.
Okay,
So they can
so
give birth and have sex at the same time.
okay.
Oh.
What? Well, does Jack want to introduce us, like, and then you play the music?
Yeah, it's just that Jack can't
You
hear the
just
music.
point me. Just
Oh,
point
Jack
me,
can't hear the
point me.
music.
But I'll just cue him in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you just got 3, 2, 1. Then you
Yeah.
press.
Yeah.
Why can't Jack hear the music if he can hear our voice?
Because it's the mics. Like he can't hear the roadcaster going into the laptop for him to. It doesn't translate that way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
doesn't
just-
matter.
Well, it should. It should. Surely he should hear the.
I don't know. I don't think he
I-
would hear the roadcaster.
Well, okay.
sound
Let's just go
effects.
3, 2, 1, and let's see.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Oh, are you going?
3, 2, 1, go.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a And That's Why We're Not Together, starring David Matsavich, Hannah Andrews, and that's it.
Well, wait, this is kind of exciting though, because we have one of the tribe in Barcelona, and and Jack is on Zoom at the moment, and he's hanging out with his lovely girlfriend Unts, and so he's joining us from. Where are you in Barcelona?
I was.
Is there a delay or something,
No,
Jack?
Jack was twirling in his chair.
Why was he twirling? Okay, sorry, go on.
I'm in Barcelona. I was in Tarragona over the weekend at a party in some house, which is very nice.
How many people were at the party?
It was
I'd say
2-day
about
party.
25 or something.
Yes.
It was over the weekend.
Were they
It was very nice.
were they multinational, or were they Spanish?
Yes, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
No, yeah, they were. No, I'm joking. But no, there was a good few Spanish, but yeah, like German and Dutch and Canadian.
Oh God, I just have to tell you this one. Are you ready? So I was doing a gig last night in the Crackdown. Young girl, I can't remember how we got into it. No, she said something about me being old because I had.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. So I hadn't turned on the recording button on this camera that I was using, and I said, "Oh fuck!" And then she said, "Oh, you're old, right?" And she got a big laugh. And I said, "How old are you?" And she said, 27. And then I said, "How old is your dad?" And she looked at me and she said, "He's dead." And then the audience kind of went. The audience went like this. And then I said, "Oh God, okay. So where are you from?" And she said, Canada. And I said, "Canada, more like Canada." And
Did they laugh?
well, no, they didn't really.
There was a silence.
No, there was silence. Yeah, I don't think.
Oh,
yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
Because she was probably doing that to
fuck with me.
Maybe her dad wasn't dead. She was just
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
like, my dad's dead.
But you never know.
But you never know, of course.
Yeah, but fuck, if you're gonna go, that's funny. It's funny what David said. If her dad had died as well.
Canada.
I don't know.
Because
I don't think
how's
it's
someone gonna know that?
Hannah doesn't think it's appropriate. Anyway, I'm on a roll at the moment. I fucked up there the other week in London as well. But anyway, we'll move on. So yeah, you and nice food there, Jack.
Yeah, it's grand. It's good. Actually, yeah,
Just
it's
a
good.
look.
I had some good Brazilian food, and I had veal.
What is Brazilian cuisine? The audience would like to know.
It's beans, a lot of beans, plantain.
Beans.
Plantain, man.
Yeah.
Plantain's very nice, man. Rice.
Like
Plantain.
sweet potatoes? No.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
plantains plantains. They look like bananas or something, don't they? Or look big fat
yeah,
bananas.
they're like
Oh,
they're from the same
Stop
family.
fat shaming
I think.
bananas.
I don't think Brazilian food is my thing because there's a lot of beans.
I think though,
Yeah.
You keep on farting.
I think though, fresh anything, if it's well made, it's going to be delicious. Or some of those beans,
Yeah.
if it's in a really nice sauce and it's
But
cooked
beans are
properly.
never fresh.
Huh?
Beans, you collect beans, you
Do you know?
dry them.
Do you know what really makes me? Oh God! I have to tell you this as well. So I'm in London, and we went to Sticks and Sushi
Oh yeah.
with Sister Paul and Sister Mark.
Oh, how's Sister Paul?
Yeah, he's okay. But I just have to tell you, right? So can I just tell you, right? There's some ingredients in certain Japanese food. It got this high kind of. It's like really tasty, but they use some real chemistry in there.
MSG.
I don't know what it is, but boy oh boy, it cuts right through me. Like it just liquefies my insides, and I get
Toxic.
I might as well be opening up a barrel into the jacks. Do you know what I mean? But listen, I basically had a shit attack on my way back to the hotel, where your arsehole is going to you. I can't do it, Captain. I can't hold on. And literally, you know, where you get a cold sweat, trying to hang on to because your arse is about to explode. And I'm literally like this. I was trying to do breathing. And I'm thinking, you know, and then your body. I'm trying to say to my body, it's not going to happen because we've got another 5 minutes to walk. So you better figure out something. Don't let me down, arse. You know what I mean? And then, but the thing is, and then you get these waves of, you know, the kind of body calms down, and it gets these another wave hits you, and you. Right.
If you were in India or
but listen,
Morocco,
so
you wouldn't be able to hold
then
it.
I'm in the you know, hotel, and then the body knows it's close to a Jack's, so the body just got kind of said, no, don't fucking do it, no, and then, you know, run into the hotel, and just like a fucking missile onto the toilet.
And were you know, did you manage?
Yeah, I managed.
Get
I
out
managed.
spotless?
I managed to do it, but Jesus, I had to have a shower afterwards. I had to have a shower. You have to have a shower. I sound like Roy Keane. I was watching Roy Keane. You have to have a shower. You can't just sit and have a shite like that and just put your pants off. Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
have
I
to
mean, what
change
kind of
the
guy
clothes?
are you? You have to have a shower after you have a shite like that.
Oh my God. I was watching him. I rewatched the whole where he broke the guy's leg. You know,
Oh.
Alan.
Oh,
Did he do that on purpose, Jack?
Yeah, it was a revenge thing, and he was like, you know, he did an interview in the Daily Mail a year after, and they were asking, "What did you feel? What were you feeling like in the changing room afterwards?" He was like, "No, I felt no remorse. No."
nothing.
Well, what's the guy's name that he broke his leg?
Alfie Hallen. So the backstory of the thing is, in 1996, Alfie Hallen was playing for Leeds United, and Roy Keane was playing for Manchester United, and the ball was played into Roy Keane. It was too far for him. He couldn't get it. He went to, so Alfie Hallen was running by him. He went to trip him up. And as he went to trip him up, Roy Keane injured himself and he ruptured his cruciate ligament. Now, Alfie Hallen thought he was, bullshitting.
Yeah.
And he went up to him and he said, like, you know, shouted at him, "You're faking the injury," or whatever.
Okay.
So then, obviously, Roy Keane kept that inside for 5 years.
Yeah.
Like till 2001.
Why are you laughing,
This
Hannah?
is like really Irish resentment.
Oh yeah.
Holding for 5
Oh yeah.
years.
Well, that's the definition of Irish Alzheimer's. You forget everything except your resentments.
So in 2001, Man United play Man City in a derby, and Alfie Hallen's there, and there's a ball bouncing up, and they're both kind of going towards it, and you just see Keane in his book he wrote, and I saw Alfie Hallen's knee there, and I thought, fuck it, you know, and he just goes in and absolutely pummels him in the leg and breaks his leg, and you can see he knows he's getting a red card. The referee gets the red card. It's the calmest he is, and he just walks calmly over to Alfie Hallen, and he just goes, you know, says something to him on the ground, like, you know, that's a real injury now, you know.
And how long was Alfie Halland out for?
It's psychopathic.
Well,
behavior.
the story is that Roy Keane, the kind of story that goes is that Roy Keane ended his career after that because of that injury. But the he was coming towards the end of his career, Alfie Haaland, and he had a lot of injuries on the other knee. So it was actually the other knee. He had three
Jesus
So so
Christ.
so he wouldn't, concentrate on one knee. So he's
And that cruciate ligament did that fuck Roy Keane up a lot?
Well, he was out for 12 months, so it was a
Okay.
big injury for him.
Okay.
Well,
12
I mean,
months.
it was, and then he said a few years later, he said about Alfie Allen, he said, did you have any regrets? He's like, no, I don't have any regrets about it. What I was most surprised at is none of the Man City players like came up to me and tried to fight me or try to
Right.
come on his. And then he said they must have thought he was a C word too.
Yeah. Well, I probably have said this on this podcast before. Like, I'm not a big fan of football or soccer or whatever the fuck you call it. But because my two sons love it, I sort of through them, I want them to see that I don't want them to be watching the game and thinking that I'm not enjoying. So out of respect for the lads, and then by pretending to enjoy it, then you start to actually enjoy it a little bit. But there was one game, and I think it was where Roy Keane was playing for Ireland against Holland. And the first opening seconds of the game, he just faced off some Dutch football player. But he just, I don't know how he did it, but he just kind of bumped up against him. And in that moment, it seemed like he debollocked the whole Dutch team, because they knew what they're up against this fucking nutter who's going to fight for every
break their
no, well,
leg.
he's not going to break that, but he's going to fight for every ball or whatever. Like, he had a reputation. I mean, yeah, you can say what you want about the guy, but the guy he gave 110%, right, Jack?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And he was also very, very fit. He trained very hard.
Yeah, I think the best thing about him as well is just that he was actually really, really good. Like,
Okay.
he's one of the best midfielders of all time.
Right,
It's just
right.
Like, to have like an Irish guy who's just like not kind of, he plays in England, but he's not trying to be like, oh, I hope they accept me. He says whatever he wants. He's
Right.
not,
Yeah. He wasn't an
English,
apologist.
like,
And play.
yeah, like it's very kind of Irish to go and try and be very everyone's friend. And
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
And kind of, not back yourself. Kind of not cause problems. But he was just like, no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna back myself every time. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, I admire him a lot.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, he's but again that thing where he told Mick McCarthy to fuck off, and anyway, we've gone over that a million times. But he was our rare opportunity to shine internationally, and we had one of the best players on the Irish team. And what does he do? He just fucking fucks right off. We couldn't believe it.
Because they didn't respect him. If you don't respect a guy,
Yeah,
like that,
I know, but it was
it.
bigger than the game. It was a bigger moment than the actual game. I think somebody wiser should have, and who Roy Keane looked up to, and should have took him to one side.
You remember in 2010 we were qualifying for the 2010 World Cup, and remember the Thierry Henry handball.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The whole country was going crazy. The whole country was saying, "Oh, we need a replay. Like, we bring this to the European Union." Like, it was crazy.
Or the
Even
European
in
Court of
France,
Appeal. Yeah.
Yeah, even in France, like, some people would say, "Yeah, this is not fair," But then they asked Roy Keane about it. He said, "Why didn't they clear it? How are you going to let a ball bounce in the box?
Hey, he's so good. But you see, he's almost like the way. I'm just trying to think. What does that remind me of? Everybody's like going one way, and then you have Roy Keane. He's almost like.
He's a salmon swimming upriver.
Well, no, he's like
he's against everyone.
No, he's not against everyone. What I'm saying is, he's like a figure from film or cinema, where like he's the leader of another there's a Lord of the Rings quality to him in the sense that why weren't they in the box? Like, I mean, you know what, they would have cleared it because these people are mortals and they're just flouncing around and blaming everybody else
everyone was calling Thierry Henry a cheater, and he's like, he saw an opportunity.
Yeah, but he's good though. I mean, he is. If you're looking for inspiration,
but that's his mentality.
Yeah.
That's why he's such a winner.
Yeah.
Because what you're gonna say? Oh, because of the handball, we didn't go through. We didn't go through because we had good opportunities and didn't take it. And that's why when he was it, because he can't understand why you would start going, that's why we didn't go through. He'd be like, no, you didn't go through because you didn't play well.
Yeah, but that's why we wanted him to play for Ireland when we could for the World Cup. Anyway, is Jack's?
He was playing at Man United week in, week out with Sir Alex Ferguson, and the standards so high, like absolute killers in the team. There's no messing around. When you're training, you're training. Then he goes to Ireland. They don't have bibs. They don't have balls. And all the Irish players are kind of joking, laughing, like, look at us, we're a bunch of jokers. And he's looking at that like, I'm not a joker.
Yeah,
like,
but hang on a second, Jack, yes, I hear you. For instance, I did a gig in Keane GAA Club, right, a few nights ago, and I'd just been in London. And I go to Keane, right, you think Keane, you know, it's real, and then I go into the Keane GAA Club. And I'm looking, for fuck's sake, and they're all running around the pitch in Keane, you know, playing GAA. God knows what they're up to. You know, I don't know what they're doing. And I kind of had a bit of a culture shock. And then I just thought, wait, actually, hang on a sec, this is who I am. I'm Irish, and I'm a few generations. I mean, this is me. This is our people.
Did you
and who the fuck am I to think that I'm in any way better than this situation? Be very fucking grateful that people are decent enough to buy fucking tickets to come and see you and give them the best show you can. So what I'm saying is you can get airs and graces and you can go disappear up your hole a little bit. He came from Man United. And Ireland, I'm sorry. I know we should be great and blah, 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 but he should have just thought, well, I'm just going to work with what this is and let go of his Man United kind of fucking professionalism, even though that sounds very counter...
The real thing was Mick McCarthy accused Roy Keane of faking an injury to not play a warm-up game before the World Cup in front of the whole squad. That was the main thing.
Yeah, again, somebody should have been a Roy Keane whisperer and say, right, that guy's a demon. He's trying to fuck with you. Yeah. He's trying to fuck your legacy. Don't fucking listen to him. Say yes or no, sir. 3 bags full, sir. Did you just fart, Jack?
No.
I just went.
That's the chair.
But it is kind of there is a Lord of the Rings vibe, or there's a bigger. I mean, yes, we're talking about football, but we're talking about something that could apply to loads of different endeavors or people's lives. But he's a pretty special dude.
Exceptional.
But he knows himself as well. He knows he plays up to it, his character, because he knows he commands a lot of respect, you know, and he's very calculated with everything he says, you know. Do
you think do you think we'll ever have him on the podcast?
Well, let's invite him. It would be amazing.
Would you like? Well, okay, here we go.
Roy Keane.
From me, David McSavage.
He does a podcast.
What?
He does a podcast. He does a podcast with Gary Neville, Ian Wright, Jamie Carragher, and I forgot the word.
Well, Roy Keane, I have admired you for a long time, and you're very welcome. And we would love to have you on this podcast. And you're an inspiration.
I will never have Mick McCarthy on the podcast.
And we'll never have fucking Mick McCarthy. That fucking that I don't know what that fish-faced fuck.
He played for Ireland as well, though. And he played pretty well. So.
Oh, I couldn't stand Mick McCarthy.
What was wrong with Mick McCarthy?
He just annoyed me so much. Big stupid head in him.
Oh yeah, by the way,
that's what it's all like, Mick McCarthy.
It's the Zoom meeting says it's gonna finish in like 6 minutes.
We can just recall.
Okay,
yeah, because it's only 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then unless you sign up to professional.
Oh, we'll have to
We
sign
can
up.
just call again.
We'll have to. We'll have to sign up again.
I can call again.
And can Uns say hello where you are?
Oh yeah. I'll get her. Uns. Unsy.
Unsy.
Uns.
So
Oh shit.
what?
She's hiding. I'll call her. Where is she? Well, I just get her.
Okay. So just can you dip his sound down a bit?
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, I find that Jack's sound is very bad. He should get a microphone for. Is he?
Yeah, he's using the laptop.
Yeah, but
audio
I'm sure there's a
mic.
mic that you can plug into a laptop that would make it sound an awful lot better, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Why doesn't he have that?
Because you didn't give him.
Hello.
This little.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you guys. I can't really see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Turn around so Uns can. No, not you. Uns. Dan, turn around so Uns can see David and Anna.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey,
See you.
Jack, the microphone on that computer sounds terrible.
Does it sound terrible now, or has it?
Yeah,
always
no,
sounded
it sounds terrible. You know, I'm just saying we have to get you like, well, this is a rare enough occurrence, but we have to get a microphone for that. What does Unz not have a micro? Oh, look how good Unz looks. My God, Hannah.
Yeah. Very
Jesus.
fresh.
Very much. Thank you.
Whoa.
rolled out of bed like this.
And she wearing
can't
the
be
orange,
cute.
the orange flag,
I prepped myself for this.
representing the
podcast
Protestant
here.
tradition in the Irish flag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I never knew.
green,
that.
white, and orange.
So green represents
The
Ireland.
Irish, is it green? Green is Catholic.
and
Yeah.
white it's
And
peace.
Peace.
White is the peace. Look, green, orange, and white behind.
Oh, very good.
White.
Yeah, white. Okay, go on. But you because you don't want this shot in the thing, do you? Daniel. And do you speak Spanish, Uns?
I wish I did. Jack's been speaking a lot of Spanish, honestly.
Oh
All the
yeah.
restaurants and waiters and taxi drivers. Yeah.
And then they start talking back to me in English, and I keep speaking to them in Spanish.
Yeah, well done. That's the only way to go. Because otherwise
Yeah.
you would never learn. Like I tried to learn Danish, and they always spoke to me in English.
Yeah.
So I was trying my Danish. And,
What? Say something in Danish.
Oh, I don't know. I just remember Moa as mother.
Hvad hedder du?
Yeah. Oh, I don't even remember that.
Moa.
But what was
Vaheddu.
Vaheddu? How
What's
are
your
you?
What's your name?
Oh, Vaheddu.
Vahelva? No, Vahelva means for fuck's sake.
Vaheddu, probably.
No, Skavi. How did they say how are you?
Well, I don't
Hey
know.
though.
Hey though? I don't know.
Yeah,
When
but
it's written, sounds like German. You
the
can-
Danish accent is it's got blah snabba hula skap nola
Blah,
yeah.
blah. It's like you're a little bit.
It's a beautiful
slow?
it's a very nice country though, I have to say. Beautiful
Yes.
country, the Danes. And they're so open and so free, and I think that's what freaks people from countries that aren't open and free when they go to somewhere like Denmark, and they misinterpret it for weakness, and it's a terrible sad situation. Why
Yeah.
are you
no,
going?
no. Yeah, that's true. And they're very creative, actually.
Yeah, it's a very. I mean, yeah, and if you're sick or unwell, I mean that's a great country to be, because they pay such high taxes, and it all goes back into the infrastructure and medical situation.
Yeah, I remember I ended up in a hospital, and I couldn't believe it how I was treated. I was talked to a human being with dignity, and yeah.
That's beautiful. I love that. And that's how you should be talked to.
Yeah, I especially remember after Poland. You know, you go to a doctor in
Poland, yeah.
and they say, just sit, take off your clothes."
Oh, really?
They don't even address you as a human being. They just go, sit down, take off your
Yeah,
clothes.
no bedside manner at all. Fucking dreadful.
That's how you talk to us, Hannah.
But it's terrible. It's some people like Jack. You know that guy in what's that? We should mention it here. I give what's that place? Wall and Kyo.
Oh,
There was a guy in there. I mean, this guy was the rudest person. Has no business working with and around people at all. Should be working on a construction site or should be a grave digger. And you look at these
What
guys.
did he say?
Well, no, but it's the lack of acknowledgement of someone's existence. When you walk into a place and you ignore someone, it's so rude. You agree with me?
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree.
How you see?
They deserve to.
He's supposed to bow in front of you.
No, but I mean, it's just so rude.
It's a carpet.
So rude.
It is rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
rude.
thing is all the little rude pricks that go in there love him. So they're all like little pricks to each other, you know.
Why did the rude people like him then? If he's rude, he wouldn't be.
Because they don't. I guess they don't acknowledge each other in that they have a common unacknowledgement.
So why are the public wants to know what has Uns is Uns in Barcelona? Why did you choose Barcelona to hang out?
Oh shit.
They had a party.
The meeting ended.
Okay.
We just saw it. They had a party. Okay, just call them again.
Yeah.
Okay. Once I request from guys, and I said, "Fuck off."
And we're back.
They're back.
Sorry, Hannah, you had a request from a guy to send a picture.
Yeah, you know, like the guys, they say, "Oh, send me a private picture." I'm just like, what?
Oh, I love the fact that your two sons are there. I love the idea. If I'm there and my mother was saying, and he asked me to send a picture of my titties. La la la.
And I hope you didn't, Hannah.
No, I didn't. I said, "Fuck off."
Good. Yeah, well, if I ever see that fella, right?
Yeah, I want you to beat him up.
So, what has you in Barcelona? The public has a right to know.
Yes, we are visiting friends. They're now mutual friends because Jack met them for the first time.
I
And
hated all of them.
yes, he had a very interesting.
No, they were very nice, very nice.
Yes, no. Everything went well. They approved of Jack.
They approved of Jack. Were they going on about how much money they were making and all that kind of stuff? Were they sort of ostentatious?
No. Thankfully, there was no like power struggle.
Oh, okay.
At the place.
Yeah.
So they were not like
No,
roosters
parents.
walking.
Well, I
around
imagine
each
Uns
other.
would see
Yeah,
through.
like roosters.
Uns would see through that bullshit straight away, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah. I even if I didn't, I'd like you to believe that I do.
Very. See that?
Good. But, you know, I just came across this this thing which might be interest to you because you love all this designer clothes.
Yes.
You love paying
Yes.
a lot of money.
Yes.
And
Oh, yeah. And by the way,
especially
Jack, if you're in
jeans.
Barcelona, will you go into a leather shop, please? Thank you. A leather
Yeah.
shop. What leather shops
I'll
are
call you
in?
when I'm there.
Okay, could I just finish? This is about the newest thing is pea stain denim jeans.
Pea stained.
Pea stain denim
I
jeans.
saw that. Yeah.
And by British Italian designers Jordan Bowen and Luca Marchetto. And you know how much you pay for them? $811.
Yeah, but why are they pea stained? You mean urine?
They look like, obviously, pea stain. I hope it's
around-
not
around-
real
around
pea
the
stain,
zipper area.
but it's just perfect for
And
people
what's-
going out
Yeah,
because
around
they
the
have that
crotch
pea
area.
stain.
That's silly.
And if you pee yourself, it doesn't matter.
Nobody pees themselves when they go out, Hannah. Why would you want to?
No, when you're out and you're
that's
drunk
like
and you
hiding in
whatever.
plain sight.
And what's the make of the thing?
It's you know.
What's the brand, Hannah?
I just told you. It was the brand is by two.
Okay, Hannah.
Jordan Bowen and Luca Marchetto.
And is it selvage
Jordan
denim?
Luca?
Is it selvage denim?
Jordan Luca.
Okay, if you say Jordan Luca one more time, I'm going to eat my hand. Okay, I just want to read out a message that a guy sent me on Instagram, right? Because I was complaining about the fact that I came home and I had bought candles and I left them somewhere in town, and I only realized 5 hours later, and I was just so pissed off. So I was saying this on Instagram, and then some guy goes, "Oh yes, no," and I was saying that when I bought them, €26, and then I was pretending that I was cool with, because I'm going, 20, and I paid the money anyway. and I felt like stupid. Anyway, so this guy writes, no,
Roy Keane wouldn't do that.
Hannah, stop fucking assassinating. No, most people don't have that feeling. Most people weren't brought up extremely wealthy and now resent life because they aren't as wealthy as their parents. You are privately educated with politicians as parents. It's your fault you're a failure. Live within your means. You talentless failed comedians shouldn't be buying candles.
It's quite funny.
Yeah, why is he gatekeeping candles from talentless failed comedians?
Yeah,
they need a freshly scented room as well.
But it's funny. You think like when someone is putting that much effort into, you know, they're obviously getting at. They're carrying a lot of dislike or a lot of hatred, and then I'd love to know who that person is.
And what would you do?
I don't want to do anything. Well, I'd secretly like to. I kind of don't want to know who it is, actually.
No, you do.
It's probably
you want a Roy Keane. You want a Roy
Was it
Keane.
a Roy Keane?
No, I don't. No, not at all. I mean, that's, you know, in a way, it's good that people have that outlet to vent. I mean, if that's all that they want to do, then that's fine. But anyway, I wasn't brought up extremely wealthy. I was comfortable, and
Well, I thought I was comfortable, but you know, we had like 2 rooms, and you had like, you know, 4 floors to run up, down, and up the stairs. I think that's more than comfortable.
yeah.
Well, and I walked to school. What did you?
Oh my God,
do?
Hannah had it was just a proper tough, well, just normal Polish.
It wasn't even tough as well. It was just like, you know.
Yeah, working class. No,
my parents were educated.
Yeah, I know
but
they were
it's-
educated, but I mean, there was
no-
2 rooms. It was a 2-room apartment.
Yeah, so it's not like 2
So where?
bedrooms,
So
1 bedroom.
So you and your brother shared a bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my mom and dad, they slept in the sitting room.
Yeah, for how long? How long? But nobody. But fuck anyone.
You know that.
Yeah, but how long was it? Did they live like that? Oh, for 4.
Forever.
Are you embarrassed?
No, I'm not. But
you-
you know, like you just asking, and I'm saying
Well, when we
forever,
go-
and
when
you're
we go
trying to
over
get
to
a different
Poland.
answer.
What's that, Jack?
When we go over to Poland, me, Daniel, and Hango would sleep in the bedroom, and then Babcia and Jack, the granny and granddad, they sleep in the living room.
But they've got a different apartment now, anyway. Did they live in
No.
they live in Spitalna?
No, the other one, but the other one has the same setting. It's got a sitting room
Yeah.
and a bedroom. But now
Yeah,
they
but they
live
don't
on
need
their
anything
own. They
else.
don't need anything else because there's just 2 of them.
Oh well, I guess maybe what it is. Yeah, you're right. They're very. Yeah, they're. I'm trying to.
What you trying to say?
You know what? They don't
I'm trying to say
live-
with similar
They
with.
don't live life feeling sorry for themselves or whatever, or you know, like thinking, "Oh, I need all this comfort." You know? They
No,
just, you know,
absolutely. What are you trying to say? That she thought she doesn't need comfort?
No, but she's like.
No, I
she's
think
got-
they do need comfort. They just couldn't afford
do.
it.
Yeah.
I think it's a
Obviously.
different thing, you know.
But they have a really nice place. I mean,
Well, can I? How about
course they have.
how about this? With the same resources, people over here or in England, they'd be complaining and they'd be saying they've got nothing. But with what they had, they made a really good life for their children, and they they educated.
I always.
Do you know what I mean? So
whenever
they
I go there, I feel
so
very-
what?
Whenever I go there and I'm in their place, it just feels very nice. Like it just feels very like everything is, you know, put in the right place, and there's, you know, full fridge. It's fantastic.
And it's a plentiful of food.
And
chocolate.
Uns probably had her own palace. Did you?
No, I did. Actually, I share a room with my mom. So there.
Daddy,
I actually have a question. I have a question for you, David.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of entering the politics?
No, not a chance.
Really?
No, I mean, listen. You see that well, to be a politician, you need to have a certain quality whereby you have to kind of network, and you have to know people and be good at shaking hands and nods and winks and all that sort of stuff. And you know, like Jack would be a good politician because he can walk into a room, Jack, and he can sort of instinctively, he's reading the fucking room. Instinctively, I do not read the room. Instinctively, I'd be a good dictator maybe. But not like Jack would be a good politician. Daniel would be a good politician, but no, I definitely I like the accoutrements of politics. I'd love the state car.
Yeah.
I'd love the trips abroad. Hello, minister.
State dinners.
Bonjour, le ministre. Yeah. No, but my brother stepped into my father's shoes, Barry, and he became. Well, he's now an MEP. He's an MEP now.
There's an election.
And then my sister Sinead works for the United Nations.
Disgrace.
What about our cousin Chris?
And Chris also is an
Sinn
MEP.
Féin.
Is affected to Sinn Féin.
I like Sinn Féin. I am actually thinking that
follow the heart.
I would like to be a president.
You'd like to be the president?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to be the president.
Why? What is your thing with microphones? Like, would you point it towards your mouth hole? It's crazy, Jack.
I think I'm
it's
very
absolutely
well heard.
crazy. It's
Just don't
crazy.
touch it.
God.
It's
That's what
craziness.
it's going to be like in a few years. Not to be complaining about these little things.
And that's why we're not
Ah.
together.
Oh, listen, guys, I'm so delighted you're over in Barcelona. To be young, Hannah, and to be hanging out in Barcelona. Beautiful, isn't it?
Is there anything else you want to ask us? Because we actually because this kind of took a bit longer, so we have to kind of go soon to get to.
Okay.
Well, hang on a second. I decide when you two go. Okay.
So you'll be a good dictator.
No, absolutely. Oh yeah. So Jack, will you try and find a really good leather goods store? I'll look up online maybe.
Yes,
How long are you
sure.
going to be there till?
The 8th. So yeah, I'll go tomorrow.
Yeah, and then I can send some money because I'm so wealthy.
Finally.
The ticket sales are coming through.
The ticket sales are going. Okay.
I'm trying to pitch it.
Oh, listen. Yesterday we were at this gathering, right? And Uns got, Uns had a good night, We both had a good night, and we got fairly drunk. But Uns, when she gets drunk, is really direct. And,
Oh yeah, I know. She gets some of the
Even
things.
more direct.
Some of the things she was saying about Jack when she was hanging out with me. She was trying to feel Jack's arse or something like that
Oh,
in front of me, Hannah.
No.
She was so. It was. And I'm looking at Uns. Get your shit together.
But anyway, so there's this guy making cocktails. So we went to this bar, went back to this house because the guy making cocktails, and he's like a mixologist, and he makes the cocktails, and they were so fucking shit, He's like aniseed.
Can I just say, as an alcoholic, right? Fuck off with your mixology. I remember it's like bollocksology. You know when you want to drink. Yeah, just give us a fucking double Vulcan Coke. And they're there fucking twiddling. And would you fuck off? It takes about 10 hours to make the stupid piece of shit. I want vodka now, fat fucker. Sorry, go on, Jack.
And then we're in the kitchen drinking it with him, and we're like, oh, yeah, that's interesting. And I was going, that's terrible. He was, that's so bad.
And how did he react to
that cocktail?
How did he react to us saying that?
I can't believe you're a mixologist. I mean, this is the first cocktail I've tried of yours. I can't believe.
Yeah, I get it, Jack. But how did he react to uns?
Oh, he was like, yeah, well, I didn't have a lot of stuff, He actually started going like this, because husband stopped going on about it. The conversation had changed, and he started going.
It's kind of cool though, because women can say.
He started going tapping his glass like this, yeah, I know it wasn't good.
But you see, a woman can say that and wouldn't start a fight. If a guy said that, there could be a fight or something.
in Ireland.
No.
The thing is,
Maybe.
the funnier thing is that I didn't just say it once. I think I said it at least 10 times throughout the night, and I kept bringing it up when he'd forget about it. I just felt like I wanted to remind him that He really didn't know how to make that drink.
I did, and you could see his confidence really took it.
He doesn't care. You can't approach a cocktail like that. I mean, who wants to drink a cocktail? I want the drink. Like, I don't need a cocktail to fucking mask what I need inside my body. Like,
Cocktail can be good, but if it's bad,
that's not for me.
okay, Jack Unz, thank you so much. I'll see you soon.
behave well.
Okay, behave well.
Have fun, guys.
Don't
Look
drink
out
too
for each
much.
other, for God's sake. I love you all. Talk to
Stay
you
away
soon.
from cocktails.
Love you guys.
Bye.
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 Stay away from cocktails,
Yeah,
Hannah.
they're really bad for you. Gives you a headache. I can't believe that you're not interested in pea-stained jeans, which cost $811.
Hannah,
that you dismissed it.
Hannah,
They
did
are
you hear?
high fashion.
Daniel, did you hear what Hannah's saying? Pea-stained jeans.
Yeah, it's
Nobody
just
cares.
like
Pea-stained. I am into.
Nobody cares. It's the
God.
biggest news in fashion, isn't it, Daniel?
Yeah, like there's
No,
the,
it's not.
There's these
Stop it.
there's these pea-stained jeans that are selling for like $811 from some high-end fashion brand, and
okay.
people are going like apparently people's
I get
it's
it.
sold out or whatever.
Okay, I get it. Hang on a second. Are they being sold as pea-stained jeans?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's not my bag. Look at the clothes. Oh shit.
Yeah, of course it's not your bag. I'm just.
Well, I like this. I like this design. Hannah,
Oh,
if you keep on saying pea-stained jeans, it doesn't matter how much you start screaming at me. It's not interesting. If somebody opens up the shop, pea-stained jeans, no
it's
thanks.
just like
I don't.
vagina smelling candle, pea-stained jeans. What like? It's just so bizarre that it can be sold like that,
But
and for that price.
But there's loads of jeans, and it's been around for ages, where they look like they've been sort of marinated in urine overnight. I'm not interested.
no,
I don't
but
like that color.
Look, I don't like it, but these look really like pea-stained jeans. Look, do you want to have a look? Look,
David's had enough.
look. Okay, he doesn't. Okay, look.
Yeah, they look awful.
They look awful. That's true.
Yeah.
And they saying, oh, is it cool now to wetting yourself
No.
is the new cool.
No, it's not the new cool. Shitting
Just
yourself.
like a woke.
Oh, stop it. Okay, I can't. It's just gross.
Yeah, that's woke. Okay, let's finish.
But
that
I
thing.
know. But it's just so like she gets onto this thing.
Okay, do you want to talk about Biden roast and White House? Are you boring?
Yeah, you
Kills me with the pit.
You absolutely killed me with the peace thing. I'll be listening back to this. Surely that's.
Surely that's what.
I don't know.
Finish the sentence.
I'm just so bored by this idea that Anna can't believe I'm not interested in pea-stained jeans. Jesus.
You could have spent $811.
And she keeps on going on and on. It'll never stop.
Oh, no.
You're so stubborn. You're such a stubborn person. People don't
That's
realize.
why we're not together.
People don't realize. Boy, oh boy, when Hannah. Okay, do we have anything for Conspiracy Corner, Daniel?
I don't do that. That's
I know, but do you have any conspiracies?
Well, I might have heard that Nicolas Cage actually might be a vampire because there's
a real vampire.
Yeah, like a real vampire. Yeah, there's like a photo of him. There's a few celebrities like that, like where there seems to be an old painting of them, like or a picture of them years ago before they were born, and it seems like it's like their doppelganger, but from the past, and they could maybe it turns out they're all vampires.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised at all. But that was a nice one. That's conspiracy and Nicolas Cage news all wrapped up in the same.
Very clever. Very clever. I know the apple doesn't fall.
Pea-stained jeans. And I hate that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. People are so delighted with themselves. Well, the apple doesn't fall far. Oh, fuck off, you morning AM newsreader piece of shit. Okay. Can we just?
Oh, can I just say, there's
Go on.
one thing. I was on the plane. I want to hear what people think. There was a guy sitting next to me, a grown-up man, a fully grown, about age of your age, Daniel, even older. So he bought himself Pringles, and you know Pringles, they have that shape, the wavy shape. They were vinegar taste, and he would take each of those Pringles and lick them before he consumed them.
Well, that's like your brother with the way he's
No,
basically.
stop it! It's disgusting. Like it was just like
Oh.
and then oh.
Yeah, that's your brother goes. And he's eating it. Okay. Thank you very much. This is a short. I think we might put out 2 at the same day because this is a short one. We'll just do another one as a. Thank you so much for.
It should come out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, shit. This is coming out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it can be short.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe because that keeps us alive.